have or may have not forgot to film an intro, but if you want to know how to get this red half cut crease perfect for Christmas, just keep on watching. I'm going to start with Touche Eclat by YSL as my primer. So I have oily skin, but I do have a lot of dry patches during winter. I opted for a primer that's it's not oily, but it does kind of have that sleekiness to it. The foundation I'm going to use today is primarily L'Oreal True Match, and I have 2R2C, but it's just ever so slightly too dark for me. I'm gonna add a little bit of Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, which will allow me to have a little bit more coverage. And I am in the shade Light 43 Warm. This is actually slightly too light for me. So now I'm going to do my brows, because I feel like I can't do anything without doing my brows. As per usual, for my brows, angled brush and a pomade, nice and thick brows. Natural is literally not the word I will use in this video today. Another angled brush, a little bit of concealer to make sure they're nice and on fleek. Do people still say that? You can prime your lids with that as well. I'm going to set my lid. Too Faced chocolate bar and white chocolate. I'm going to be using a Jaclyn Hell palette. What a shock. First, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and Creamsicle and Pukey, which is this and this colour right here, and I put it in my crease. So in the crease. So you want to put it in the crease and blow it up a little bit. Don't be crazy about it. You don't want it up to your brow. And if you put a lot like I just did, take the brush that you used to set your lid, and use that as another blending brush. I'm going to take a slightly smaller blending brush, and I'm going to take Hunt, which is this full on orange red shade. That did not make sense. I'm going to go in my crease, but I'm going to start from the outside, and whatever is left on my brush I'm going to sweep it in. That's what I wanted to say. Finally. And blend it with our transition shade. Don't worry about this. I usually, what I do is do my foundation and use my concealer to clean this area up. And now I'm going to take a mixture between Roxanne and Jacz, so these two here, and put that, do the same thing but just don't blow it out as far. Blend, blend, blend. You think you're done, still blend for a little bit more. Good job I realised I wasn't filming. So I've put a little bit of Abyss. I'm going to do it on this side actually. I took the black from the palette on my Essential crease brush and I'm putting it in the crease. Literally bang on in the crease. I'm taking the brush that had the reds on and I'm blending it in. See, that's so much blending that I forget about my camera and it just switches off after 20 minutes. When it comes to the inner corners, you don't want to go past your like brows. If you do, take your sponge and kind of clean that up. Again, that's why I haven't powdered, that's why I haven't done my concealer. And then this way you can clean this up as well. Make that sharp edge. I need to carve out my inner corners. So I'm going to take my concealer. And you know what? I'm going to take the same angled brush that I've used to carve out my brows. This is actually quite tricky because the pigment in the shadows is so good that it can turn the concealer pink. Take your time, and we're only going halfway. I'm going slightly above my crease because I do have hooded eyes. Now I'm gonna dip like a wide brush into the concealer and go on top of it. For now, because I haven't decided what I want on my lid, I'm gonna take that matte creamy shade from the Too Faced palette and set my crease. Always at this point that I'm like, oh, this looks awful, but it usually does look pretty good. So don't be afraid. So now I'm going to take the brush that had the reds and then what I used for blending, and I'm going to go into Jacz, which is like this red but it's slightly purpley. Go in on the outside area of my eye to meet the concealer basically. And you want to blend nicely where they meet, kind of create a gradient. That's why I went a little bit further than halfway with the concealer, so I can blend these two really, really nicely. Now I'm going to take the brush that had the black on it, take the black and put it ever so slightly on the outside, bottom, no, top lash line. So like on my lid. And blend in as I go. To the very edge. That meets the crease. I actually really like this pinkiness to the inner corners. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean my under eyes. So sharpen this edge and conceal my eyes, well, my under eyes, and blend it in. Itchy nose. Ah! I'm going to take this humongous pencil brush and I'm going to take the Jaclyn palette. I forgot that I need to do my lower lash line. And I'm going to take I'm going to take Pukey, this shade right here, and put it on my lower lash line. Smoke it out. Now I'm going to take 2 or 3 bold metals and dip it into Roxanne, which is bang on in the middle, on the very tip, and put it close to the lash line, blending with the Pukey. Blend it real good. That's actually it for the lower lash line, because the eyelids are so like kind of dark and heavy. You don't want too much underneath, but I want some glitter. Well, some glitter, and this is a pigment. I'm gonna take Eclat pigment in 115. And it's like this pinky. You could probably use, I think Sissy is similar. So they're kind of similar, and they like pinky, but they've got golden, but the pigment is loose and it's slightly bit more glittery. And I'm gonna put that on the inside corner of my eye. Right, I'm going to do the rest of my face and then I'm going to come back. Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and the last contour shade on my massive fan brush. And I'm going to contour and bronze with this. So this is like just put a little something there. The tiniest bit. Right, now I'm going to take medium shade, but I'm going to take it on this angled brush. I'm going to take the first contour shade and the middle shade, with the emphasis on the middle shade, and contour my cheekbones a little more, and then my temples. Make sure you blend that in really nicely underneath my chin. Why did I become so orange? Was I orange all that time? fell in love with Kiko's eyeshadow 208. I think that it's watercolor collection. I think that's what they're called. I'm not sure. And I fell in love with this again as my highlighter. For my lashes today, I will be using Roller Lash by Benefit. I'm only going to put it on my top lashes. Is it going to be too much if I wear red lipstick? No, it's Christmas. Okay, for my lips, I'm going to use L'Oreal Color Riche. For my lipstick today, I'm going to use L'Oreal Color Riche Ava's Pure Red. Hey, I love red. I don't know. Do I like it? I don't know. I'll be right back with unicorn blood on it. I still can't decide because I'm thinking a nude. This kind of goes with the colours, but it's actually quite heavy. I'm gonna go with the nude. Nude Embrace, actually, first world problems. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the nude, but Jeffree Star is great for this. My recommendation is, I don't think Ava's Pure Red goes with this. It's a little bit too orangey. So I would go with Jeffree Star Unicorn Blood because it would go with the reds and then slight purple hint, and this is good for that. I'm gonna go with the nude by Maybelline, and it's Nude Embrace 930. And this is actually a good dupe for Mannequin, or is it Celebrity Skin? It could get away with being both. It's actually slightly bit more like Celebrity Skin than Mannequin. That's Mannequin, that's the Nude Embrace by Maybelline, and Jeffree Star again with Celebrity Skin. So if you want like a lipstick version, there you go. Like a drugstore, yeah. Pretty decent. So this is my final look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.